So I recently gave my first speaking gig, and the kind of feedback I got from people who listened to me were beyond amazing. So I was researching around this particular thing, as in how to speak so that people want to listen to you. Even if you do not have that kind of confidence, I agree it's tough to fake confidence just because people are so much aware of the kind of raw emotions that you bring to the table. But what matters most is how you say what you say, and that's how people connect with you the most. And that's how I came across this particular TED talk of Julian Treasure, which says how to speak so that people want to listen. See, gossiping, judging, complaining and exaggeration are some things which are not uncommon these days, especially when we talk to our friends, right? But the matter of fact about public speaking is that where it comes from, or even if we are in a gathering or in a crowd wherein we need to convey our thoughts in the right way, there has to be some substance to it, right? So I follow these 4 foundations from which my thoughts should arrive, and we call this HAIL, HAIL. So the H here stands for honesty. The more clear and straightforward your thoughts are when you are speaking, the more it connects with the right people, right? So it's crucial to understand where it is coming from, in what way you are conveying that message, and how much strongly you resonate with that. Because no matter what, people understand whenever you are faking it or lying it in front of them. So it's of no use. The more honest and clear you are with your communication, the more people will understand you. Next is A, which is authenticity. Authenticity is a term way popularly used these days because of the fact that you have to speak your raw self, you have to speak up all that is within you without any kind of filters, right? What real authenticity is when you do not allow any kind of bias to be judged through it, right? When you just let flow of your thoughts the way they are, without any kind of judgment, without any kind of bias, and without thinking about what is it leading to. You just have a purpose in mind in order to convey your thoughts, and convey it in the rawest possible form. Integrity. If your thoughts are not integrated enough, if you are not very much clear about what you want to convey, people will be confused as well. So it's crucial for you to be very clear and have that kind of integrity, of clarity of thoughts before being able to convey that. You cannot take 2 sides at once, right? You have to be very clear with what you want to deliver, and of course it's good to add your opinions to it, but what's not good is to convey biased thoughts or mixed feelings. That doesn't work, right? It has to be straightforward, clear, and convey to people in the most simplest possible way. And last one, love. If your thoughts come from a foundation of kindness, compassion, that's when people resonate and relate with you, because at the end you are talking to humans, right? You have to connect with the emotions they have, and unless your thoughts convey that, it's going to be of no use. So yes, it should come from a place of saneness, calmness, and it should be as much real as is possible, because no one likes it when you fake it, and even if you fake it, you will not be confident enough with that. Make sure your thoughts come from a place of kindness, wherein you are conveying things in the simplest possible way. Now, the most important part about communication is how you speak. So it depends on a lot of things. There are 100 different ways of saying a simple statement with the different kind of emotions, by emphasizing different words, your pitch, your tone, your depth of the voice. Everything makes an impact on the words, and it delivers things in that particular way. The weight of your voice. The deeper your voice is, the more impact it will create on people. You cannot be talking with a dull and boring voice and expect people to return the same kind of energy when they are listening to you. No, your voice has to be strong, it has to convey the emotions in the right way, and it has to have depth. Until your voice resonates with the kind of emotions you want to convey, people will not resonate with you. So the more clear you are, the more it comes from a sense of real emotions, the more confidence you will have while delivering it. The next is tone. The way in which you tell things matters a lot. You can say the same thing with a calm and composed voice and the same thing with an angry face, right? And both will convey different emotions. The meaning of the words will also be attached to things in that way. And the next is pace. I don't think I need to emphasize on this more, because the more your pace is aligned, the more people will connect with you, right? Your pace plays a huge role in conveying your thoughts the right way. Volume. Your voice or your thoughts should not be conveyed in a way that can pinch others' ears. It should be pleasing to them. That's when they will want to listen you more, or else they will leave the seat, right? And you will have to consider yourself responsible for that. People want to listen from people who are relatable, whose voice is pleasing to them, and from whom they can derive something, right? It should not be just talking about you. It should also contain things for them, right? So your volume also plays a huge role. Neither too loud nor very low voice is recommended. Understand what kind of energy people have and resonate with that. If they have low energy, you can try to maintain a high energy while speaking or delivering your thoughts in order to increase that energy or the vibe in people. And the last and most important one, prosody. Stress should be given on the words which need to be emphasized in the speech in order to make it effective, right? You cannot just say it in one go, and it should not seem scripted. It should come from your real emotions. It should come naturally from within you and should not look like it's scripted or you have already prepared it and you have did your research. No, it should come from a natural place, and emphasis should be given on the real words. So I think these were all the things that always help me to be confident to deliver well, and I make sure I always prepare in beforehand, but I never make sure to remember the script because it ruins the natural tone of the things that I want to convey. Most often I include my own thoughts while delivering things, just as I'm doing today. So this helps me a lot. So these can be some effective ways for you to be able to deliver your thoughts, no matter you are in a public gathering or you're talking to your friends, but speak in a way so that people want to hear you out. So that was it for today's video. If you feel like this can help any of your friends, feel free to share, and thank you so much for watching Read with Ayushi.